Hello guys, thanks for joining us today. I'm Nadir.
And I'm Jose, aka Yoses.
And this is Our Balls Talk. So today we're going to be talking about some sports stuff.
Well, mainly football.
Yes, week 1 is here. It's finally here, starting tomorrow. Very excited. Very excited.
By the time you guys are watching, it starts today. Because this will be uploaded Thursday.
Very true.
Hopefully.
We'll see how it goes. There's a lot to be talked about right now. Season's just starting. Teams are getting ready. Bunch of injuries, contract negotiations, people not sitting, people not standing.
There's a lot of healthy people, though.
What we're going to talk about today is actually the Vikings' new QB, Sam Bradford. Oh, well, apparently Vikings gave up a first-round pick and a fourth-round pick for Sam Bradford. Trade with the Eagles. A lot of people didn't like the trade. First-rounder for Sam Bradford. First-rounder.
Vikings didn't like to trade. Vikings fans.
Yeah, you can say that.
Vikings gave up a lot.
I think so. I think
so they told Bridgewater what? Go under a bridge? Don't come back?
I don't think they said that. I'm pretty sure he'll still be the future QB.
Yeah, but you give away a first-round pick?
Yeah, you're kind of giving up a lot for someone who might not even play for you next year, in the following years. It also depends on Teddy Bridgewater's injury. It's a dislocated knee, messed up ACL. Pretty tough injury to come back from. I think they're putting all their eggs right now on Sam Bradford. Hey man, I had them going deep into the playoffs this year. Adrian Peterson, good decent wide receivers. You got Stephon Diggs, had a good year last year. Mm-hmm. And hey, that defense, man, let me tell you.
I don't think they're going to the playoffs this year now.
It's going to be tough. Obviously you got the Packers in that division.
The Bears?
The Bears, yes, but I can't trust the Bears.
I like the Bears with the new running back.
Lanford, yeah. They take on Jeremy Lanford taking the ball. See how that goes. But moving on, more QB stuff. The Cowboys.
America's team.
Yes. I'll tell you something. Tony Romo cannot catch a break unless it's his back. That guy is just falling apart. And you got to think, he's 36, 37 now or so. When is he going to play?
He looked younger.
Is he ever going to keep playing for the Cowboys? You got that new kid, the rookie Prescott. Looking good. I think he might take over.
Call him Dab Prescott, because he will be dabbing all season.
Really?
Yes.
Like that? Well, remember, they do have Mark Sanchez now.
Mark Sanchez.
Yes.
The creator of the butt fumble.
Oh, thank God for that creation.
Just two quarterbacks that I think just give up. Romo and Sanchez.
So you think they should go with Prescott?
From now on.
That's it. Make it official.
For number one, Tony Romo, before this, he wasn't a great finisher. He's injury prone. So now you have a quarterback who's injury prone and not a great finisher. Now he can't even finish anything. He can't even finish a season, let alone finish a season healthy.
He can't even start a season.
There you go.
I mean, so what do you think? They should just release him or trade him or?
Should just retire.
Oh, call it quits, huh?
That's it, man. Focus on your family. Focus on your personal stuff. Keep getting injured, man. You're 36? You said 37? Yeah. So it's just Tony Romo, man. Sorry, man, but it's been great.
Not really. He didn't do much in the playoffs or anything, but no, last time. But let me tell you one captain that won't be playing for the first 4 weeks.
Thank God.
Tom Brady. Let me tell you something about the suspension. All right, it's been going on for almost 2 years now. All right, back and forth, almost went to Supreme Court. Finally, he's suspended 4 games. 4 games. For the suspension, for deflategate. In a game that they won by a good, 28 points or so? I don't think that was the reason why.
Listen, definitely there's too much power going on with the whole discipline and punishment. I think there's too much power. I like the move because now the Patriots are...
In a disadvantage?
Yes.
Helping out the AFC East?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good for you guys. The Bills, the Dolphins, the Jets. You guys should be happy about this.
4
games.
Which are the 4 teams that they play?
It'll be the Cardinals in Arizona, and then you got 3 at home, which is a great thing. You got the Dolphins, you got the Texans.
And the Bills.
Yes, and the Bills.
And the Bills are week 4. And these are all teams, with the exception of the Dolphins, these are all teams that have great pass rushers.
Oh, well, Dolphins. Don't forget they got Dominic Sue, they got Mario Williams now, they got Cameron Wake. That defensive line.
Those are just titles, those are just names, has-beens, but...
Wow. Okay. I like it.
But the Texans have J.J. Watt and the rookie that they drafted. The Bills have Rex Ryan and his blitzing schemes, and they also have the guy that replaced Mario Williams. The young quarterback is going to be facing a lot of pass rushing, a lot of good defenses.
Jimmy G, Garoppolo. He's
Yeah.
going to be under a lot of pressure. So let's switch out to one topic that's been pretty big news for the past couple of weeks now. It's number 7 in San Francisco, Colin Kaepernick. We start with this because let me tell you something. I'm with Kaepernick. I understand what he's doing. A lot of people don't like how he did it.
Well, he sat down in a national
He sat down during the national anthem.
Yeah.
People didn't like it. People say, hey, stand up. That's disrespectful. I get what they're saying, but I don't think he's doing it in that sense. Like he even said it himself, it's not to disrespect those men and women that fought for us, for our country. But he's trying to make a protest, a silent protest, a peaceful. So I don't believe the criticism he's getting is fair in a way.
I definitely feel that he has the right to do whatever he wants, basically. Yes. We have a lot of freedom in this country.
Which again, thanks to the men and women.
Yes.
But this isn't about them. This isn't about that.
There's a lot of things going on in the country. Debate, there's a lot of sides, taking of sides, there's a lot of protests. But I think the key thing of all this, is, and maybe this is why he did it as well, it brings attention, it brings it to the news, it brings it to the light, is that there's a lot of mistakes going on, and there's a lot of bad things going on, and they're not getting addressed. They have to start helping the cause.
Yes, realizing that there is something going on, and that's a great point because I don't think a lot of people are getting that right now. I think a lot of people are just too into Kaepernick sitting or standing, and they're not focusing on why he's not standing. The reason throughout everything is police brutality, racial injustice, everything going on in the country right now, and the whole world really.
Yeah.
And it's tough because you want to hear more unity from a country that's supposed to be united. Our name is literally the United States of America, and there is no unity, there is no togetherness when it comes to helping each other out, helping each man out. Whether it's African Americans against cops or cops against African Americans or just anything going on right now. We have to realize that this is bigger than football. This is bigger than just a quarterback sitting or standing. This is our country coming together and finally having that peace within each other.
Key thing here is that many people were mad because of American pride.
Yeah.
You stand up for the national anthem. We are America. You have to stand up and this and this and that. But he's fighting for unity, American unity. And I think that's more important. I think we have to become more united. As a country, as America, we should be more united. Then I'll be prideful about it and stand up.
Completely agree.
Thank you. And one other small thing is that he's actually putting the money.
Oh, yes.
Of all the jersey sales. He's the number 1 jersey right now. I wish I could have bought.
Look at that. That's someone that wants to get the job done. He's not just talking about it. He's not just doing like little things, standing, sitting down. He's doing something about it. He's making it happen. He's giving back to the community and trying to help the cause. And we have to follow suit. It's our job now to look at what he's doing and keep doing it. Keep doing it for our country. Moving on to a lighter topic. Is there anything that is on your mind right now that you need to let out?
I like that. Yes, I have one thing to let out. Today, the NFL announced a partnership with Twitter. So now if you hashtag your team's slogan or hashtag thing that the team made up, you'll get an emoji of the football team when you tweet. So my thing is, Buccaneers fans, I am disappointed in you. Your team created Siege the Day. You guys are spelling it wrong. So now there's 2 hashtags because half of Tampa Bay puts the E in front of the I in Siege, and the other half puts the I before the E. So make up your mind, Tampa Bay. Which is it? EI or IE?
Well, last time I checked, it was SIEGE. But I guess in Tampa they do things a little bit, more different. They have their own way of life. So, Buccaneer fans, please grab a dictionary, do some reading, spell. Moving on to the start of fantasy football. It's here, guys. Another year of fantasy football. Grab your friends, grab your family, grab whoever wants to be in the team.
Yeah, we're actually in a in an four times two, in an 8-team league. I know that's frowned upon.
A little weak. Yes, we get it. We didn't have enough people. Sorry.
Tell us your team name and tell us who are you most excited to have on your team.
Well, my team name is the True Deflators. Got it? Good. All right. We're talking about a team with Adrian Peterson, Gronkowski. You got Cam Newton as the quarterback. I mean, come on. How much can you do with that? Amari Cooper. You got the great kicker, Gostkowski. Solid kicker. And you got the Rams defense. It's not a bad defense. It's going to do pretty decent jobs. And I'm pretty excited about it. I'm really excited to finally have Adrian Peterson in my team. I've never had Adrian Peterson. And
he's fantastic. I had him last year.
yes.
Best pickup.
And hey, it's a great pickup now because who's the quarterback in that team? Who cares? He's running the ball the whole time. So,
that's true.
Thank you for the points.
He'll be having 30 rushing attempts per game.
Oh, man. Thank God for that pickup. Who's in your team?
My team is consisted of Tom Brady.
I get it.
So I don't have him for the first 4 games, which is fine because I have Tyrod Taylor.
Okay.
Antonio Brown, Des Bryant,
Not bad.
LaShawn McCoy, Carlos Hyde, but I might hide him away this week. I have Jared Cook, which is a sleeper for a tight end. And I also have Randall Cobb.
Nice. Okay. Coming back from injury. Season he didn't really do much and stuff.
There was a shortage of Cobb salad last year, so we're surprised to have the Cobb salad back in the Packers facility. So we'll see if it picks up. It picks up some speed. I think he'll be a sleeper this year. And I have just pure sleepers. Melvin Gordon, Kelvin Benjamin, LeGarrette Blount, Derrick Henry, Will Fuller.
So let's talk about, our favorites, our sleepers, our do not start this week coming up right now.
So my favorite, give me a bottle of Bailey. Damn. So Dan Bailey, I think, is going to be a star this year thanks to Tony Romo.
I'll see your favorite with my favorite, and he's a favorite that should be a favorite in any week, but this week mostly, okay? You're playing a Titans team. You have no real QB for you. Adrian Peterson is gonna go off this week. You have to think. What are they thinking of doing this week? Run the ball. Give AD the ball all day.
Yeah,
all
I think so.
Day. Favorite, if you have him in your team, don't do something stupid and bench him. I don't know why you would do that anyways.
His start percentage must be 100. I mean,
it has to be. If there's a 9-something%, you're more.
Sleeper for you.
Oh, my sleeper. A lot of people aren't going to know this guy, but a name of Tajay Sharp. Who is he, you might ask? Because, hey, a lot of people are asking who the hell is that. Wide receiver from the Titans. All right.
Okay, you're staying in the same game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Because let me tell you something. Who is Marcus Mariota going to throw to? Yeah.
That tight end that never does anything.
Yes, Delaney Walker. No, thank you.
Yeah.
This guy, Sharp, let me tell you something. Mariota loves him. He's been playing great this preseason.
My sleeper is very popular sleeper this week. Running back from the Chiefs, Spencer Ware.
Okay.
Chargers defense was terrible last year against the run and against the Chiefs. So I think Spencer Ware is going to really, really, really do amazing.
Division rival. Gotta be a good game for them.
Yeah. So he's definitely going to be wearing that defense out in the Chargers. So I think he'll do a really good job.
I like it. Your sleeper. Like your sleeper.
Thank you.
Jamal Charles isn't playing, so hey, that's going to be a great move for Spencer Ware right there. You're going to play him.
Yeah.
Today's the week to play him. You do not start.
My do not start is a very, please do not start at all. And it's the quarterback from the Patriots.
Jimmy G.
Garoppolo.
Do not start is running back from the Ravens, Justin Forsett. All right. Don't start any running back for the Ravens until they for sure know who's going to be the actual running back. Don't give me a duel. Give me that main guy.
I'd rather start Ray Rice. All right.
I like it. All right. So, top it off. Like we said, this is the first week of the season. We got some nice games coming up.
Yeah.
That first game, Super Bowl rematch. Panthers, Broncos. No Peyton Manning. Not even Brock Osweiler.
Not even Tim Tebow. And
He's
just as an asterisk there, if Tim Tebow was starting for the Broncos tomorrow, they will win. But they're not. So, there you go. Elway.
Alrighty, so who you got in that game coming up?
That game for me is a clear pick. Panthers are going to win. And the folk in Charlotte will be able to get discounted Krispy Kreme. I know, because I've been there. Already know that Friday, start lining up, start planning. Start telling your coworkers that you're going to bring a dozen donuts because Krispy Kreme is going to be lit. People at Krispy Kreme, get people ready, start getting more shifts on Friday there in Charlotte because the Broncos have no way to win tomorrow. Not one way.
I agree with you. And the X factor of that game, Cam Newton, Superman. Come on. You think he wants a little revenge? You think he's been thinking about this game for quite a while now? X factor has to be Cam Newton.
Call it a double X factor because my X factor is as well Cam Newton.
There you go.
He will bounce back after the Super Bowl loss, and he will make sure the Broncos never forget who he is.
And that's going to be a big win factor right now because you're talking about a quarterback like Cam Newton against Trevor Siemian. Trevor Siemian. No experience. No real nothing. And you're going to go with Trevor Siemian. I understand that defense is great. I don't think Trevor Siemian is the guy to do anything for the Broncos team offense.
The Panthers are just going to score way too much, and the Broncos won't be able to catch up unless the Broncos defense scores.
I got that game going 27-20 Panthers.
I have that game going 24-9 Panthers.
Wow, you're really riding the Panthers on that one. Got another game coming up. Buccaneers versus the Falcons. Let's siege this opportunity to talk about the Bucs and the Falcons. I am going to go with the Falcons at home, 24-17. I just think the running back, Devontae Freeman, is going to be a huge X factor. Going to make a statement. It's going to make a statement.
Yes. My prediction will go to the Bucs.
Okay.
The X factor is Jameis Winston. If you guys saw his halftime speech at FSU, I think he has just way too much energy and way too much excitement. And he's going to go out there and represent the Seminoles and win that game. Okay, now my win factor, very quick. Head coach Mike Smith is now the former Atlanta Falcon head coach. Is now the defensive coordinator in Tampa Bay. And also Brent Grimes plays in Tampa Bay now. So these are former Falcons that are going to siege the day. So I have the Bucs winning 17-10.
Our next game coming up is the Bengals versus the Jets.
Yes. And I have the Bengals winning. Just X factor is the Bengals defense. I mean, there's no Bengals defense.
I actually have the Jets going 20-17 that game. And let me tell you something. Revis, if he does a good job against AJ Green and contains him, I don't think the offense is going to do much for the Bengals. And defense overall, containing the offense of the Bengals, doing a good job limiting them. It's going to be a decent game. Nothing too crazy, like you said. It's Bengals-Jets.
Yeah. My win factor is that Bowles, the new head coach for the Jets, he's going to get out-coached by Marvin Lewis.
Okay. Thank God it's not the playoffs, because that wouldn't happen. Moving on. Next
game.
Buffalo Bills are visiting the Ravens in Baltimore. How do you feel about that game?
Bills will win. My X factor is the former backup Tyrod Taylor outshines former backup for the Ravens. Tyrod Taylor outshines.
Okay, I like it. I got the Bills too winning, and it's due to their. I wonder who's coaching the Bills. I used to be in Baltimore as well. Rex Ryan.
Rex
I
Ryan.
believe Rex Ryan is going to come in with a foolproof plan. His strong defense is going to do work against a pretty weak offense that doesn't have many receivers, doesn't have many running backs, and Joe Flacco is Joe Flacco. He has his moments. He doesn't have his moments.
Yeah.
I'm going Bills 17-14.
Yeah, and my win factor for this game is former Ravens, as you said, return. Rex Ryan returns, Ed Reed returns, Tyrod Taylor returns. These are all people gonna go back to Baltimore and make sure Baltimore
knows who they are.
Yes, and Bills are winning 31-7.
All in that game will be the Giants versus the Cowboys.
America's team.
America's team is going to lose to the Big G. I got the Giants winning this game 24-16. And the X Factor, you gotta go with Odell. Odell Beckham. That guy can play some football.
Yeah, he definitely can play. He definitely can play, and he's exciting to watch.
Oh yeah, he is.
I think you have the two most exciting wide receivers playing in that game. But I am going to go against you.
Oh, the Cowboys.
I think the Cowboys will win.
Going with the rookie quarterback?
Yes, Dak will not lack in skill for that game because I think he has too many weapons. I think he has Elliott. I know he's a rookie, but he's a very good rookie. He has Dez, and he has a good supporting cast of wide receivers as well. Not a premier stars as Dez, but they're still good role players.
Okay.
And I think they're going to win 24-17.
Oh.
Yes.
Practically the opposite of mine, 24-16. Not bad, not bad.
Yes, and that was my win factor, the young offensive explosion that they have.
That's actually my win factor, the experienced quarterback of Eli Manning against the rookie quarterback, that. And I believe Eli will show the kid this is how you play some football. So we'll see how that goes.
So the next game is very close to his heart. Patriots and Cardinals. Who do you have?
It pains me to say, but I have to be unbiased here. Gonna go Cardinals. Gonna go Arizona, the Redbirds, 24-20. And I just think that defense against Jimmy G, pray for Jimmy because it's not gonna be easy for him. And Patrick Peterson is gonna be a ball hawking defensive player like he always is against a quarterback that he's played a couple games here and there, but this is his first legit start. This is his first legit prove yourself moment.
Yeah. I also have the Cardinals winning easily. Actually 21-6.
Wow, no touchdowns.
No touchdowns.
Gostkowski, you're gonna be busy.
And 2 field goals. And probably a missed one. But Tyrann Mathieu will be playing, and he'll be ready 24/7. He said he's going to play every down.
Wow.
Every down. So he hasn't practiced that much, but he's a natural talent. He doesn't need to practice that much. Call him AI. I mean, the dude can play.
Practice.
And the home field will be too much for...
I believe you're right.
Advantage will be too much for the young quarterback.
I believe you're right. Moving on to our next game. We have the Steelers versus the Redskins. Monday Night Football. First Monday night game of the season. It's going to go to Pittsburgh. 27-17. I mean, come on. Let me tell you something. Antonio Brown. I don't care if Josh Norman's playing in that team now. I don't care if Josh Norman's covering him. Antonio Brown is going to do work that day. He's going to come back. First game of the season. Him and Big Ben are just going to connect. It's just going to be easy flowing.
Yeah, I think the Steelers will win. Actually, I have the score going at, let me see if I can read, 42-34. I think Big Ben will be...
Shoot out. Wow.
Yeah, I think Big Ben will be Bigger Ben on Monday night. And Ben's experience.
Yeah.
Ben's experience. I don't know how well Antonio Brown's going to play. Josh Norman stays on one side of the field, and he moves around a little bit, but he mostly stays on one side of the field. He's not a I'm gonna cover him and make sure he doesn't catch anything cornerback. He just stays in his side. So we'll see how that game goes. I think it's a shootout Monday night.
Make sure you don't take a bathroom break because you're gonna want to watch Big Ben.
Yes.
Bathroom break. Got it. Well, that was some good selections. That was some good predictions right there. We're gonna have to see how it all works out in the end. Remember, Thursday night season starts. Be ready. Stay tuned. And thank you for joining our Balls Talk. Remember to click subscribe down here. Follow us. Watch what we have to say. And hopefully, little by little, you'll agree with us some more.
Yeah, subscribe, like, thumbs up. We have Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Just do it all.
Yes.
All.
Twitter, our Balls Talk. Together, no spaces, obviously. Our Balls Talk.
Balls are always together.
Balls dropped.